Hey there, friends. Before we jump into today's story, let's take just a second and imagine it's the very last week of school before winter break. Can you hear the talent show rehearsals, smell the candy canes, feel the winter buzz in the air? Now, hold up your 5 fingers. Each finger stands for one special thing you'd want to remember about your school if you had to say goodbye. A favourite teacher, a best friend, your go-to lunch, that one fun project, and the way it felt to belong. Because in today's story, someone special is about to leave Willow Creek Middle, and she's planning to go without telling anyone. But guess who notices? You already know. So zip up your backpack, straighten that hoodie, and get ready, because our story begins with one quiet girl, one golden heart, and a farewell nobody was going to forget. 2 Chained Terry and the Forgotten Farewell. It was the last week of school before winter break, and Willow Creek Middle was buzzing. Spirit Week posters were everywhere. Kids were trading candy canes and talking about who is doing what at the talent show. But Terry noticed something that didn't fit all the hype. Aaliyah, quiet, kind, always helping clean up even when it wasn't her mess, was moving through the day like she didn't want to be seen. At lunch, she wasn't sitting with her usual crew. At recess, she was just walking laps around the blacktop by herself. Terry touched his silver chain. Shine for others. Then the gold. Protect the ones you love. He walked over. Aaliyah, what's up? You good? She gave a half smile. Yeah, just soaking it all in. Terry tilted his head. That sounds like goodbye talk. She looked away. I'm moving. Friday's my last day, but it's fine. I didn't want to make it a thing. You didn't tell anyone? She shrugged. Didn't think anyone would care that much. Terry raised his eyebrows. You do know you're one of the best people in this whole school, right? She laughed softly. You're just saying that. Nope, Terry said, and you just gave me a mission. After school, Terry gathered the crew. We're throwing Aaliyah a send-off. Jamal blinked. In 2 days? Sarah pulled out her notebook. Challenge accepted. They got to work. Sarah designed a goodbye card big enough for the whole grade to sign. Jamal met Ms. Kim in the library to print photos from school events Aaliyah had been part of. Terry convinced Ms. Rhonda to let them decorate a table in the cafeteria on Friday with cupcakes and streamers. Mr. Howard even gave up 10 minutes of social studies for student-led reflections. He knew exactly what was happening. He just smiled and said, We don't fake it, we face it. Friday came fast. Terry asked Aaliyah to walk with him before lunch. When they entered the cafeteria, she stopped cold. Everyone was clapping. The long table was decorated in blue and gold, Aaliyah's favourite colours. A banner hung behind it. Thank you, Aaliyah. You made Willow Creek better. Kids handed her notes, hugs, and inside jokes scribbled on index cards. The giant card was packed with messages, some from people she barely talked to, all saying the same thing. You mattered here. Aaliyah wiped her eyes and looked at Terry. You really did all this? Terry shrugged. We just reminded everyone who you've been all along. She reached into her bag and pulled out something small. I was going to leave this on your desk, she said, but I want to give it to you now. It was a letter Aaliyah had written. Terry stared at it. You always show up for people. I wanted to write you a letter telling you what an impact you have made on my life. Terry took it gently. No one forgets Aaliyah, he said. Not on my watch. At the end of the day, Aaliyah walked out of Willow Creek for the last time with cupcakes in hand, memories in her pocket, and a full heart. And in Willow Creek, thanks to 2 Chained Terry, no goodbye ever went unnoticed, because every goodbye deserves a spotlight. Thanks for reading along with us, Willow Creek crew. Today we watched as Terry turned a quiet goodbye into a moment of celebration, a reminder that everyone deserves to know they mattered. Let's pause and reflect. Is there someone in your school, class, or life who needs to hear how much they mean to you? Your challenge this week: write one short note, card, or message for someone who might be feeling left out, or just needs a little encouragement. Tell them how awesome they are and what they bring to your world. Then share it quietly, like Terry would. You never know the kind of impact it might have. And remember, a farewell isn't about sadness. It's about honouring someone's place in your story. Until next time, stay kind, stay sharp, and never forget. Every goodbye deserves a spotlight. Parents and grown-ups, if you enjoyed today's story, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell so you won't miss our next adventure. You can find more Two Chain Terry stories on our Instagram and in our upcoming book series, available soon on Amazon. See you next time, heroes.